I think the co-founder of Elwood called me out in his last YouTube video. I commented on the fact that Elwood didn't say really anything about the ICE raids going on in the neighborhood that they apparently love so much. He said it just sucks that people will like say shit and they have no clue. I beg to differ there. He also said regarding the ICE raids, no matter what side you're on, I think like humans are humans, you know? And then he gradually gets on to the point of talking about politics, okay? Politics. And he says, you know, it's hard for me and my business partner to choose what we comment on and what we don't comment on, like, you know, politics. We've always stayed out of it because, like, we're a clothing brand. Yeah, I'm sorry for calling you guys out, but I think it's kind of necessary when you are associated with a little bit of sketchiness. Elwood is affiliated with Topson Downs, and that Elwood is actually registered to the address of Topson Downs. You can find that in the state of California records. The other co-owner of Elwood, you'll find that his dad is actually the corporate secretary of Topson Downs. You'll also see like shirts with the Topson Downs tag in Elwood YouTube videos. And maybe Topson Downs just sounds like a random business name. As a Reddit comment said, Topson Downs is basically the fast fashion final boss. They are a very, very large manufacturer in LA and around the world, okay? And they're actually quite notable. So in 1995, federal agents found 72 Thai nationals working in slave-like conditions in El Monte, California. And the US Department of Labor blog says that they were sewing clothes for major retailers, and this includes Topson Downs. These manufacturers that were named in the case, they were supposed to pay these workers back money. And I believe they were supposed to be paid around 3.5 million something in 1995. However, by law, 3 or more creditors can band together and force a company into bankruptcy. And I guess that is what Topson Downs and 2 other creditors did. Doing this, they prevented the immigrants from receiving any of the cash that was seized at the sweatshops. And you'll also find that Topson Downs was connected to this factory fire that killed, I believe, 112 people in Bangladesh. This factory was producing for Walmart, which is a company that Topson Downs has a major relationship with. What else? When I was doing some research for another video I made about Elwood, I found that they were sourcing through Tonewawa. Through import records, you will find that Tonewawa is actually buying things from Qingdao Jifa. Qingdao Jifa Group is a supplier that has been named in multiple reports about the forced labor of the Uyghur people. They've been named in quite a few reports. There's been one with Decathlon, there's been one about Nike, there's a lot. So it's not really that great to be seeing Tonewawa's name popping up here. And the same with the supplier that I noticed in another video of theirs. And you know, since I know absolutely nothing about supply chain, sourcing, fashion, nothing, this logo did not immediately stick out to me at all, and I could easily identify it. And this is for Jiangsu Guotai International. You'll also find them hanging out in the same reports that Qingdao Jifa was named in, you know, about slavery of the Uyghur people. What a coincidence, it's also connected to Walmart. And there's also been a class action lawsuit that was settled out of court, and this suit alleged that Topson Downs was failing to provide meal and rest breaks, failure to pay regular overtime and minimum wages, failure to provide and keep accurate complete wage statements, unfair business practices, la-di-da-di-da. But you know, again, as you say, you're just a clothing brand. There's no need to get in the middle of politics, immigration, well-being, workers' rights,